Hi, everyone. My name is Selena Belisle, and I am the founder and one of the board approved CE providers to teach CE hours here at CE Institute. And one of the courses that we teach is sports massage. And it's very frequent that we do see athletes cramping, especially when they're competing. Now, there are several things that we can do that will hopefully avoid muscle cramping, such as proper hydration with electrolytes and avoid excessive exercise and so forth. But when muscle cramps do happen, and they are usually unavoidable in sports from time to time, there is a technique called reciprocal inhibition, and that can be applied to relieve cramps. Now, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but it is a handy little easy skill that you can practice quite quickly. We're going to show you on a massage table. I've literally taken athletes to the ground and gotten on the ground with them and applied this technique. All you need to know is like antagonist muscles to the muscle that's cramping, because you're going to contract it. Now, reciprocal inhibition has been known for a really long time. I'm going to read from the study right here. It says reciprocal inhibition is the automatic antagonist alpha motor neuron inhibition, which is evoked by contraction of the agonist muscle. So if your hamstring is cramping, we're going to start by contracting the quad. If your quad is cramping, we're going to start by contracting the hamstring. I'm going to show this to you, and then I'm going to give you an opportunity to practice along if you have a live model to do that with us. Now, if you want more training here at the school, we do hope you visit us at ceinstitute.com. Okay, we also have social media at the bottom of our menu with our YouTube station, which is showing this video, our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We usually publish there when we have new trainings available, especially free trainings. And of course, we have paid classes. Now, you should be a licensed healthcare professional prior to practicing any of this work, where you've already received rudimentary training in precautions and contraindications and so forth to avoid doing no harm. So without further ado, let me show you what reciprocal inhibition looks like. Now we're going to practice reciprocal inhibition, and let's pretend that our client's quadricep is cramping. Okay, we're going to lie the client face down. We're going to flex the knee. And if the quadricep is cramping, we're going to have the client contract their hamstring first. You want to contract the opposing muscle to the cramp so that the central nervous system tells the opposing muscle to relax. You're contracting the opposing muscle. Okay, so it looks like this. We're going to have them contract their hamstring, then push against us to contract their quad. Contract the hamstring, contract the quad. Contract the hamstring, contract the quad. Just watch right now. I'll have you do this with me in a minute. Contract the hamstring and contract the quad. If you're practicing, that's fine. We're going to do this now on the opposite side. So ready? Now let's start to practice together. We'll do it one more time on each side, and hopefully you can practice along with us. Ready? So we're going to have the client start with contracting the hamstring and then contracting the quadricep. They do not have to do this with all their might. Contract the hamstring, contract the quad. Maybe 25 to 40% of their strength, not even half. This guy's an athlete. He was giving me everything he had. If it's too much and they're pushing you all over the place, tell them to stop it. Just less pressure. Okay. So let's go to the other side. It's pretty simple. Okay. And if the hamstring is what had the Charlie horse, you would start off same pronated position. You would have the client start by contracting their quadricep first, pushing, and then pulling with a hamstring. But right now we're pretending the client has a Charlie horse in their quadricep. You're going to flex the knee, and you're going to have them contract their hamstring first, and then contract the quad, contract the hamstring again. And you can do this 5 times, 10 times, whatever, however long you feel it takes to get that cramp out of there. And contract the quad, contract the hamstring. If it fails, you can do it again. One more series. If it fails after a second series, I probably wouldn't do it anymore.